Avigdor. How are you?
Baruch Hashem. How are you doing, Ms. Tokayer?
Doing okay. Looking forward to spending some time with my family
Mm-hmm.
over winter break. And I was actually reflecting that we're ending Sefer Bereshit.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my most favorite Divrei Torahs in Parashat Vayechi. After Yaakov dies, the brothers are nervous that Yosef is going to do something to them, probably rightly so.
Mm-hmm.
And they approach Yosef and they say to him that, we'll be your slaves because of what we did to you. And he answers them, Hatachat Elokim ani, and that, you thought it was going to be bad, but Hashem meant it for the good. And he says it in a very warm, caring, and forgiving way. And the Baal HaTurim comments that this is really the opposite of what happened earlier in Sefer Bereshit, which is that Rachel did not yet have children. She didn't have Yosef yet.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes to Yaakov, the father of the 10 boys who spoke to Yosef, and she says to him, Hava li banim ki ma'ayin meta anochi. Give me children, otherwise I'm like a dead person. And Yaakov, who loves Rachel very much, so upset by her comment that he yells at her and he's angry with her, and he says, Hatachat Elokim anochi, that that I'm preventing you from having children. And the Baal Turim says, and it's like Yosef is doing a tikkun for his father, that he spoke those words in anger to Yosef's mother. So Yosef is speaking those words in mercy and in compassion to Yaakov's children from the very son that Rachel was asking for. I always thought that that's such a beautiful concept, that it's not just the words that you say, it's very much how you say them also.
That's so nice. I always think about words as if they're like a gift. Like you wouldn't throw a gift at somebody. Like you wrap it, you make it nice. So it's not just what we say, it's like how we say it.
It's so true. It's so true. And then, that leads me to think about text messages sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I see people texting and having, I don't know, a fight or a whole conversation, and there's texting. And I'm like, can never read tone in a text message. And then they get upset at each other because of what someone wrote in a text message when they didn't mean it. And I feel like tone, like you said, with a gift, with speech, and you can't do that on text.
I try to use texting basically just like for task oriented things. Like if I need to speak or discuss something with somebody, I try not to use the text. Maybe I'll send them a message like we need to talk. Somebody once suggested that idea to me. I thought it was a good idea. I tried to follow it.
Great idea. I love it.